Morning from Prague. This is our last full day here, and this morning Alma is not feeling very good. She's been fighting a cold the whole time we've been here, and I think it's finally caught up with her. She's back at the apartment. She's getting us ready to go home, and then hopefully she'll take a rest. And in the meantime, I'm gonna head off to some hobby shops because there are plenty of them here. So there's like 3 or 4, which is 4 more than you can find in the city of Houston. So I'm gonna go take a look at that, and then we'll come back, and hopefully Alba will be feeling good enough to go out. And we're gonna hit some of the highlights for, so you guys can see what's here. Stop number 1. First place is down. That one's called Pecka Modelar. They had lots of stuff. They have a lot of RC stuff, a lot of die-cast stuff, but a lot of stuff I can get just about anywhere. I did snag a very unique checkmate kit, so I'm kind of happy about that. Hoping for more of the same at the next stop. Quick 10-minute jump on the tram. I'm at my next stop, MPM. So I've been here before. Alright, a little later in the day, Alba's joined me. She still feels really sick. That's why she's taking the video. We just had lunch here at Nase Maso. Check for Army. Alba had a cheeseburger. I had the meatloaf sandwich. And it was delicious. And you get a choice of 2 different drinks you can get. You can either get water for 20 crowns, or you can get beer for 42 crowns. So for like around $1 and change, you can have beer, or you can just have water with the meal. This isn't McDonald's. You're not going to get a shake, you're not going to get soda. And if you want to eat here, I highly recommend you get here before noon. All right, I would get here between 11 and 11:30 if you really want to do it. So we stopped at the Cathedral of St. Cyril and Methodius. During World War II, a group of resistance fighters had assassinated Reinhard Heydrich, leader of the SS in Czechoslovakia, and the resistance fighters held up in the basement of this church, and basically were surrounded by hundreds of German soldiers, and they held out for, I believe, a couple of days until they were all killed. So this is a bit of a shrine, and you can still see the bullet holes and the damage. So this is the story of our lives. Whenever we travel, one of the few places in Prague that we wanted to see, there's a museum in the basement of the church. And of course, it's open Tuesday to Sunday. The one day it's closed is the one day we had to come and look at it. So poor planning on our part, mental note for the next time, but definitely come here and visit something. Doing a little souvenir shopping in this little place that you really have to know to look for. It's called Pragtique, and you'll get like lots of really unique souvenirs that are from Prague that you're not gonna. It's not the Prague drinking team T-shirt location or the Prague coffee mug place. Everything here is unique onto itself. It's the only place you'll find it, and it's buried inside this little like courtyard. But if you come here, you definitely have to find this place. It's well worth the search. All right, we're in one of the most touristy areas of Prague right now. You can tell because these performers over here are all speaking in English, so they know who their audience is. If you go all the way up here, this is take you to Wenceslas Square, where just about anything historic that's happened, where people have gotten together, it happens there. There's a statue of Saint Stanislaus at the other end, and it's well worth. It's worth a walk, and I would walk up that way if I wanted to look around. I wouldn't spend too much time here. All right, you see this behind me? They're called Tridelnik. There are stands all over the tourist area to sell them. It's just, it's kind of like a cinnamony dough thing. It's the cheapest thing to make. And for what they sell that for, you can walk over to a real bakery, like 2 blocks down, and get really good fresh pastry. Don't buy this stuff, all right? It's just, it's one of many tourist traps. So we braved the boards. We're at Charles Bridge, which we've been to before, but we want to show you guys. Okay, this is for all of you to check out. We're going to go take a walk over to the tower here because there's something we've heard about the tower. We're going to see if it's true or not. Okay, so I did verify what I had found out about it. In the tower for Charles Bridge, there's a little doorway. If you go in that little doorway, I would do it first thing in the morning and make sure your knees are up for it. You can walk up a tight set of stairs here. There's an admission thing on the next floor up. You pay 100 crowns a person, which is like $4. And that'll give you admission to go to the top of the tower, which will give you a beautiful view of Prague Castle and Charles Bridge without having to hassle this whole crowd of humanity here. And you'll get to see this beautiful view over here as well. So we're at our last stop in Prague for tonight and for the whole trip. We leave in the morning. We ordered a black car for the morning to take us to the airport. So we ain't schlepping our bags onto public transport at 5 in the morning. That's not happening. Well, the one lesson we learned tonight, after going to a couple of places, is make sure you make reservations wherever you plan to eat. We went to Mr. Hot Dog for our last meal, and Mr. Hot Dog was actually taking reservations tonight. Absolutely nuts. So,
yes, wherever they go.
If there's a facility to call or go online and make a reservation for a table, get your tables no matter where you're going. And thanks for sharing our experiences. And we'll see you guys real soon, okay? Everyone take care. Thanks again.